Hey y'all, this your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with some celebrity news, aka word on the street. So today we got on the block is Chris Brown. No, he's not talking about how these hoes ain't loyal or how females ain't this and that or getting on people or ranting and raving or just doing his crazy antics he normally do on a regular. He actually is sharing with us his documentary he has coming out called Chris Brown Welcome to My Life, the official documentary. Now I watched a clip of it because he put it on his Twitter about it, and it looks pretty cool. And I'm a Chris Brown fan, minus his BS he be pulling, look like every other week. But I'm a real big Chris Brown fan. I rock with him or whatever. And what really is like the main topic of the day with him in this documentary is Rihanna and him, and how he beat her up, and he talks about how it made him feel and how he really didn't want it to go that route, but it went that route, and he had to stand up like a man and take it. And then it got different viewpoints of different celebrities like Usher. We had J Lo, DJ Khaled or Cali or however you say his name. Um, who else was in there? Mike Tyson. They was just saying how he was gonna be a big star, and then when this, oh, Jamie Foxx, I forgot about him. When this came to about, it was like, dang, what brother gonna do now? Type situation. So I'm gonna put a clip in the description box below so you can check it out if you haven't already checked it out. But definitely look at the little trailer he put out, and you take your take on it. you know to me, like, I'm just thinking, like, what made you come out and talk about it now, after how many years this done went by. The incident happened in 2009, so I'm just like, okay, because I really liked it, Chris Brown and Rihanna as a couple. It was like that Spitfire type couple. They both was dominant. You can't tell them nothing, and they both could, well, he really could dance, and she do her little island type dance, and uh, but, but, type thing. I really liked it. Them, they just both was in the entertainment business and stuff like that, but sometimes things aren't meant to be. But she actually, I was reading a article while I was researching the whole topic about how he asked her for her blessing to actually put this in his documentary. And I mean, it was kind of like you was asking her to, like, if when you ask the daddy, can you have his daughter in marriage and stuff like that, kind of put me in the mind of that. But I mean, he did it right, because she might not want to talk about this, leave that in the past. She might not want to be brought up about the whole incident that happened back in 2009, when he put his hands on her and did what he did. So on what is this, hollywoodlife.com, they got the scoop about how she really felt about him putting this back in the public eye to be talked about. And it says she knew about the documentary. Chris told her he was considering doing a documentary and that he would be talking about the Nightmare Night. And an insider from hollywood.com, they asked her, like I said, to see where her head was at about it. And she said at first she was surprised he wanted to go public with this. She cautioned him that he had to be mentally and emotionally prepared to go back and relive it. However, he reassured her that she was something good, something he wanted. Hold on. He reassured her that this was something good, something he wanted to do. She supported him and still supports him. She's proud of how far he's come and understands his reason for going forward. See, which is, his daughter. Gonna make him a better person at the end of the day. Do what you gotta do, boo. Just do what you gotta do. It's not that big of a deal to her. Because, it's in the past. They done got past it. And also, Rihanna wishes Chris were the man that he is today when they were dating. Had Chris been the man he is now 8 years ago, Raw would still be with him. It hasn't always been easy for him to express his feelings publicly, and she couldn't be prouder of him with this documentary. Chris is working on himself and trying to be the best man and father he can. Good for Chris. And that right there just shows they're growing up. Because back then, I think they was like, probably like, not teenagers, but it was like in their early 20s. And you wild, young, wild, free, whatever. And they just both want to move forward, let him talk about what he needs to talk about and just keep it moving and realize he wasn't a monster, just something just popped off, or whatever. And he also, what got me is when he was talking about the situation and he brought up the fact, I want to make sure I got this verbatim, got to, where he was saying that I was thinking about suicide and everything else. He said I wasn't sleeping. He barely ate. Like, that's some depression type thing. And he was getting high all the time. And I mean, from there to now, you can kind of see that did play a part. He was in heavy depression mode. I mean, heavy depression mode. That every other day you saw him in the news doing something, or he had to go do community service, or it was just a lot going on with him. So I'm glad he's trying to get himself together. He really needs to stay off social media. If he ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, Chris. Just don't say it at all. We done had enough of your ranting for a whole lifetime, okay? So I want to see you get better, be a good dad to royalty, and make this good music in your dancing. Get it. Okay. But yeah, like I said, go check out the trailer. I'm definitely gonna put it in the description box below. Tell me what you thought about this video. Like, share, comment, be respectful with the comments, because if you don't, you will get blocked. Just letting you know. Don't have time for all that drama. Save it for your mama. I know that was so corny and old, but whatever. But yeah, this your girl Starr J Kraziness, and I will see you on the next video. Yeah.
You moving it back. Head on the beat. Plug. They say, yeah. Hey. They say fame makes you change.